everyone. So today I'm doing some garlic planting. I have some different varieties that I'm going to be growing. I'm doing a bit of a mass planting. I'm growing well over 1,000 heads of garlic, cloves that will produce heads. And so what I did to save some time is I built some tools to help me make it a little easier and more consistent. I don't have to measure as much. So here I built what they call a multi-dibbler. I basically got 2 broom handles on sale, a piece of 5/4 pressure treated wood, and then some dowels. I have 8 different dowels at a spacing of just under 6 inches on center. This is a 4-foot piece. Most of my beds, I grow in all raised beds. Most of my beds are 8 feet long, some are 10 feet. So for the ones that are 10 feet, I made a 2-foot multi-dibbler that I can squeeze in 5. It's a little bit closer spacing, but I just try and use my smaller cloves for when I use this tool. So when I use this, I typically have the edges measured off every spacing, whatever I want, 5 inches, 6 inches, or even more. And I just line up with this. If I'm doing a long bed, I'll sometimes put up a string or a tape measure just to keep it even so I know which side of the plate. But because this is 5.5 inch wide, you can make a pretty good spacing just by going like this to this, etc. But let me just show you how I use this in action. So I'm laying this up and I just go like this. And there I get 5 nice evenly spaced holes. Now depending on the soil type, you won't have well-defined holes. They sometimes crumble in. That's totally okay. You're just basically loosening up the soil where you want to plant. Makes it very easy and saves a lot of time. So yeah, again, the advantage of this, I don't have to measure the spacing between each hole if I was to do it one at a time. Things also line up really easy. You can see how I have things marked out for each row. And yeah, it's very easy. This is a 10-foot bed, so I use the 2-foot dibble, and then I use the 4-footer twice. And that's it. I've got a few more beds already planted, and this is my last one for today. Oh, one other consideration I forgot to mention, with these, because I cut these at a specific depth. Now, see, these are just around 2 3/4 inches. Yeah, it's just what I kind of went with. I could have went deeper. It depends on the soil type. But for something like this, that is pretty crumbly, this is mainly manure and topsoil. This would be, this is pretty good. I could have went to probably 3 inches, and it would have been maybe even better. But yeah, it works pretty well. I mean, it mainly just loosens up the soil around it in cases like this, and it's just easy to put the clove in. If any of you have some other tricks you like to use, feel free to drop that in the comments below. Have a great day.